Hi, happy Friday. So it's the last Friday of our 5-week shred program. I've got a few more people to weigh in tomorrow, so I'm excited to see who's going to get the best transformation this program. I have a few questions that have been sent in that I will answer for you. So if you also have any questions that you would like me to answer, feel free to send them through. Just message me. The first question that I have, which is quite common, I get this a lot, is am I too old to train with you? No. How old do you think I am? I'm 36 this year. You are never too old. You are never too sick. You can always train. And my clients range from early 20s. I had a 15-year-old the other day, to 65. I've also had an 80-year-old. So you're never too old, and whenever you do train with me, I customize things. So my small group personal training is kept small because that way I can look after you all. So I will always cap it at 6 people unless we have like a special thing on, or if it's like the last final week and we have like a little party while we train. So to answer that question, no, you are never too old. I've done a lot of study. I've done a lot of research on training different age groups. So I will always keep you safe. My intention is never to hurt you, but it's just to make sure that you are more functional than you were when you began. So that's my goal with my clients, to make sure we end any sort of suffering that's going on, whether that's physical suffering, mental suffering, or emotional suffering, to ease any dysfunctions, and just to live a better life. That's my thing. That's holistic training at its best. So I hope that answers that question. Question number 2. I have a bad back. It's an epidemic around the world. I have a bad back. The worst thing you can do is not exercise or train. So if you have a bad back or a bad knee, come and see me. A good example is Mari today. She came in and could barely walk today, and yesterday, and the day before. You've just got to keep coming. We modified everything for her today, and today was cardio day, so it's the most high impact day. After the session, the first thing that Mari said was, I can't believe I just did that. Your body needs to move. It needs to get nurtured. It needs help from someone that knows what they're doing. So if you have any sort of injury, yes, you are fine to train with me. Not a problem. I had a bad back for about 7 years, so I understand completely how annoying it is, how painful it is, and how no one understands what you're going through. Question 3. Why aren't I losing weight? Could you be consuming too many calories for the energy expenditure that you are currently doing? Also, if, okay, usually you're not losing weight because you're eating too much, whether that's, you're consuming too many calories, whether that's liquid calories or food, whatever it is, you're consuming too many calories for the amount of calories that you're burning throughout the day. That's the only way that you can really put on weight. Having said that, if you are not sleeping well, and if you are not reaching that 7 to 8 hour period, then we need that period for the weight loss hormone to come into our life. If you're not reaching that period, then I suggest you stop thinking about your weight loss and start thinking about your sleep and how to improve that. If you want more information, then just contact me. But there are many reasons why you're not losing weight. You could also be eating not enough, so your body's holding on to everything. I would need to do a proper consultation with you to assess why you're not losing weight, to see what's missing. There are so many things involved in weight loss. Number one though, is you're eating too many calories or drinking too many calories. And how to keep track of that, I suggest maybe just writing everything down on a piece of paper that you eat and drink, and writing how you cook things and how you prepare things and what you put in, sugar, oil, butter, blah, 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 because they all add up. Question number 4. Do you do hypertrophy training? Yes. Wednesdays and Saturdays we focus on strength training. So yes, I do. There's many different ways to train for hypertrophy, which is to build muscle. Next program, day 1 is agonist and antagonist. We're doing say the tricep and the bicep together, and we're also doing superset work, which is going to be great. So I have been practicing that. My arms are still sore. I did the day 1 program 2 days ago and they're sore. I did the leg one yesterday, which is going to be fun. I did the straddle deadlifts and I was going up and up and up. I started at 12 kilos with a cup. I started at 12 kilos with a kettlebell, then 16, and I ended up with a 20 kilo plate. So I think I can actually do maybe 24 kilo kettlebell for the straddle deadlifts next time. So I'll teach you guys those. Got some really cool exercises in the next one. Triceps are sore from supersetting dumbbell chest press with a tricep push-up. Ooh, but think of the gains. Last question for today is, how do I get motivated? What do you want is my question for you. What do you want and what is your intention? Figure that out first, because if you don't know what you want, you're not going to have a direction and you're not going to have a path to follow to get to your goal. So it's a little bit cold every morning, but you know, I know what I want. So I know that if I don't get up, I'm not going to reach the goal that I have written down. So the way you get motivated is to, 1, have a goal, surround yourself with positive people, supportive people, get a coach. If you can't do it yourself, I can't do it myself. I prefer training with people. I'm just not that into myself to sit there training by myself. I don't enjoy it. I enjoy having someone with me. But then there's people that love training by themselves. So you've just got to figure out what it is that you need. Come to my Self-Care Sunday event that I'll hold soon. And maybe you might learn what it is that you're missing to get motivated, because it sucks. I know when you're like, I want this and I want that and I want that and I'm not getting it because I'm not motivated and I just procrastinate and I never get anything done. Yuck. And I used to do that. So I will teach you how to fix that. That's all, guys. That's all the questions for today. Feel free to send in some more questions. I am off. Bye. See you at the gym.